Okay, everybody, we're here in Forest Park, St. Louis. It's 4th of July. Today is the annual 4th of July celebration. You can see these are all the supply trucks that are lined up along this one particular road. It goes all the way back there. Just truck after truck after truck. And we were setting up this morning on the 4th of July, and we got up here to ride around that black trailer you can see, and all of a sudden a guy in full SWAT gear with a helmet and everything stops us. He was giving us really erratic hand signals. Somebody needs to train him on what stop signal is, the universal stop signal, 2 hands up. But anyway, he's waving at us, telling us to stop. I finally figure out what he's telling us to do, and then one of the security guys calls us and says, hey, you need to back up at least 300 feet. And so for the past 20 minutes, we've had everything on lockdown. There's a security guy right here, and I think this is the back side of the St. Louis Art Museum. So right in front of that is the statue of St. Louis and Forest Park, and the big, I guess what you would call it is an amphitheater berms. You know, Akon played the other night, Three Doors Down played last night. We've been sitting here for about 30 minutes now with no information, but something is going on. I have to think it's more than a drill. Usually when they drill, there's just, you know, they lock everything down, they boom, they're done, you know, 10-15 minutes. So this has been going on. We're sitting here, we got a truckload of food that we're trying to run down that hill up there and cook for this afternoon, because, you know, people like turkey legs on the 4th of July. But today we're being delayed. No information as to why. Ooh, it looks like I see a little robot. You can see the wheels right underneath this truck right here. It looks like a half-track or something, one of those little tracked vehicles. It's turning around. It's on batteries. It looks like it might be one of those little police robots. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right between the trailer that's dead center, or the van that's half open, and you can see the wheels right underneath the truck moving around. That's definitely some kind of a remote control robot, police robot. Don't know if they're trying to dispose of something. I can't believe this is just a drill. They're fucking shutting down the whole event for whatever it is. Might be a hoax, but it's definitely not a drill. Looks like they're trying to make the vehicle climb the curb right now. Holy smokes. So, I'm sorry, I'm off center again. It's right there in the center of the screen now. You can't hardly see the wheels anymore. I can see them from where I'm at. I don't know how good the video is, but it's sitting still now, so maybe it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm feeling. But again, the SWAT guy was he was flipping out. He was like, oh no, you know, he was, and he, you know, big angry look on his face, like, why didn't I understand him? Well, because you're a fat ass, St. Louis PD, doesn't know how to put both hands up and tell somebody to stop. Not to mention he was looking the other direction, so I thought he was waving somebody else by. Dumb fucker. I can only imagine they're handling it with the utmost of competence, because we know that St. Louis PD has a great history of the most competent police force. I support most of what they do, but I have to say they've handled things pretty shittily lately. I don't see, the robot is not moving right now, but it's just kind of stopped. I wonder if I can move around and get a better vantage point. I'd be able to get up on that berm over there and see what's going on. But definitely some kind of robot vehicle over there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move over there.